Hi and welcome back to another video on my channel. What I want to talk about today is this whole lighting setup. I want to guide you to the whole process of me setting up this new kind of environment I've created over the last 2 days, and really want to break down the whole process for you and show you what everything does. And for that I want to start by tearing everything down I just started building up. So we're going to see how it looks before, and then I'm going to add all the lighting step by step. So first of all, let's turn everything off, and as you might see, it's pretty dark in here. I've tried to completely darken out the room, so to start fresh. And the first thing we're going to do is add our key light. So that's looking a lot better, but it's a pretty harsh light, so I'm going to add some diffusion to it to make it a little bit softer around the face. The light got a little bit darker, but also got a little bit softer around the face. What I'm going to address next is trying to minimize the spill all over. So I'm going to add some basic paper blockages so the light can't spill anywhere and is focused on the subject, so me. We limited the spill by focusing the light on me, and what I want to do next is add some negative fill on this side, because I feel like this side of the face is still a little bit too bright, which is because there is a whole white wall right there which reflects all the light back. So I'm going to start by hanging a blanket over there to minimize the spill that comes back from the white wall. That looks a lot better, but I'm not done. I still have a reflector with a negative fill side I'm also going to put there just to darken this area a bit more. Alright, so we have the key light from there, and we have added some negative fill to make sure we have a contrasty side, so a side which is a little bit darker and a side which is a little bit brighter. We added our key light, which makes sure that I'm bright. We added it at a 45-degree angle, so we create like a half on my face, with one half being a little bit more darker and the other being a little bit more brighter. And we added our negative fill on this side to help along the darkness of this side and take away a little bit of the spill. The next thing I want to add is a backlight, which also lights up the plants behind me to just create like a rim around myself to keep me separated from the background. Alright, so we added the backlight, which should give me some kind of backlighting. And now we're going to put a focus on the background. The background in the original shot was bluish, which was achieved by turning on 3 lights. One is an LED light, which I just built myself by putting LED strips on a piece of wood, which I'm going to turn on now, which has a purple hue. So as you can see, this area is going to be lit up a little bit more purplish, and then we're going to put bluish tones around there. So I've lit out the back wall now, but as you can see, it's no longer blue. That's because I'm using 2 LED lights which can't change their color, but I'm going to add 2 gels to each of the lamps to make sure the color that comes out of them is actually blue. And that's it for the lighting setup. We've created a contrasty image in the front, and we've created a beautiful blue background with a little bit of separation and interest behind there with the lamp. Now I'm going to add, I'm not the perfect cinematographer, and this is a very conventional and very stereotypical setup for a YouTube studio, but I quite like the process, and I quite like showing the process of how I light this up. One thing to add is I'm shooting on a Lumix S5 with V-Log, so here you can see the before grading, and with grading the picture actually looks like this. I really hope that you gained some knowledge from this, and if you have some feedback, just leave it in the comments below. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye, see you in the next one.